Hello. Today's video, division, partial quotients with an area model. All right. So when I'm doing the area model, I am going to be using a square. And just like in the regular standard algorithm or the other partial quotients without the area model, the divisor is going to go on the outside, and my dividend goes on the inside of the box. And I can write my whole entire dividend here. And I'm going to be thinking about how many groups of 5 can I pull out of this 700? Okay, so let's think about it over here. 5 times 10, powers of 10. That's always our go-to, right? 5 times 10 is 50. That's really small. 5 times 100, 500. Hey, that's pretty close, right? So let's pull out 100 groups. So I'm going to be taking out 100 groups. When I take out 100 groups, 5 times 100 is 500. 764 minus 500 is 264. I have a lot to still work with, so I'm going to make another box. And this 264, he is coming up to the top. And now I need to pull out 264. Well, I can't pull out 100 groups of 5 anymore. That's going to be too big. And 10 groups is still too small. So let's start thinking about some of our math facts. 5 times 2 is 10. So 5 times 20 is equal to 100. What could I do? Could I get 5 to get into 200? If I do 5, 10, 15, 20, 5 times 4 is equal to 20. So 5 times 4D is equal to 200. I can pull out 40 groups. Let's pull out 40 groups. 5 times 40, we said, was 200, which leaves us with 64. All right, time to draw another box. All right, 64 is going to come to the top. All right, can I pull out 10 groups of 5? 50, that works. If I pulled out 10 groups of 5, that would be 50. 64 minus 50 is equal to 14. I can still pull out groups. I've got one more box to make here, guys. Pull my 14 up to the top. All right. How many times can 5 go into 14? 5, 10, 15. 15 is bigger than 14. I can pull out 2 groups of 5. 5 times 2 is equal to 10. 14 minus 10 is 4. 4 is smaller than 5. I cannot pull out any more equal groups. My 4 is my remainder. Do not forget to circle. Now we're going to need to add our top numbers. 100 plus 40 plus 10 plus 2. So our final quotient is going to equal 152 remainder 4. And that is one way you could solve with the area model. Now remember, with partial quotients, you don't have to pull out the exact same amount of groups as me. If you wanted to pull out 50 groups instead of the 40 groups, you could have done that as well. You can pull out a different number of groups with partial quotients. What's great about partial quotients is you can pull out numbers you feel comfortable with. Okay, that's the most important part, is you are working with numbers that you feel comfortable with and that you feel successful. And you can still be doing division, just chunking it in a way that's manageable for you. I hope this helps, and I hope that you feel more successful with partial quotients with the area model.